How's it going, everybody? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So I want to break down Nvidia stock in this one, go over the charts, my thoughts, how we're looking today, and we're going to run over some numbers. We haven't broken down the numbers here in a little bit, what analysts are saying, couple of ratios I'm looking at. So guys, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000 subs here on YouTube, and join my free email list. I send out my top stocks weekly. Did I say it's free? Yeah, it's free, guys. Linked down below. Put your first name and your email address, and boom, you're locked in there. So Nvidia right now is up a little bit, about 0.25%. But let me tell you, man, it's been volatile all day, as has been the entire stock market. Every index right now is all over the place. We were up earlier in the day. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but in the morning we had a nice, green push on all the indexes here. But now the Dow's in the red. Same with the Russell. QQQ is up a little bit. The S&P's up a little bit as well, barely, pretty much at break even. I wouldn't be surprised if SPY were to flip red here at any minute, right? And Nvidia has been all over. Look, we were at 110 in the pre-market, opened up at about 108.75, dumped down to 106.50, saw a rally to about 109, 110, and now we're down to 108. And in my opinion, guys, we might be getting ready for a drop to the low hundreds. I don't know if we're going to take out 100. We might. I wouldn't mind it because I'll buy a bunch of shares. And like we covered in my video yesterday, that's where I'm looking to buy those call options. Do you guys remember that? We covered the options chain yesterday. If we were to take those lows out, right, from the beginning of March, middle of March, that's where I'm looking to buy those calls, right? The 110, maybe 105 call options, 115, depending on how I'm feeling, right? And I'm looking at the ones that are 3 to 6 months out. Make sure to go check out my video from yesterday if you guys want to get more insight on that. But we can see here on the 5-day, 5-minute, we're trying to rally a bit off the lows from yesterday, but we're not breaking out by any means, right? Clearly making lower highs. We hit 114, right? We hit 112. You guys see here, even where we're at now, this could be a lower high. So I'm not getting too, excited by any means about this little green day we're having. If anything, this rally off the lows from yesterday, we hit 103 yesterday, by the way. This could just be a relief rally, a bull trap, before we end up dumping back down. So keep that in mind here on Nvidia on the 5-day, 5-minute. On the 30-minute chart, if we're looking at this, we're getting hit at the 180 SMA. That's a big resistance in the short term. On the 30-minute, we're failing to break out of it right now. And on the 1-hour time frame, we're under the 180 SMA still. We're trying to break the 50 SMA, but, it's not looking amazing yet for the bulls by any means. So keep that in mind. And on the 4-hour chart, like we've covered time and time again, so I don't want to harp on this too much, but we're still very much in a downtrend. We're more towards the bottom of the channel, no doubt, but we're in a downtrend, And for me to get into those calls, I'd like to see a little more downside. Even if we don't get it, it is what it is. But for me to get into those calls comfortably, I'd like to see a bit more downside. Time will tell, guys. But yeah, that's kind of a quick breakdown on the charts here. Let me show you now the numbers behind the company. It's been a little bit, I feel like, since we covered the market cap, some ratios here, how we're looking, their earnings coming up, which I don't know the exact date for their earnings, but they're right here, May 28th. So we have about a month and a half, 2 months until their earnings. So let me pull this up and show you guys. So the market cap as of this video is $2.65 trillion. So gone are the days where Nvidia was a 3.5 trillion market cap, whatever it got to. I think it was like 3.3, 3.4. Gone are those days. And at one point, Nvidia was the biggest company out there market-wise, but I'm pretty sure Apple now is bigger again. I actually haven't checked in a little bit here, but Nvidia is still obviously a very big company, but the market cap has come down, and their PE ratio right now on a trailing 12-month basis is a 37. Right, their dividend yield is at 4 cents, which is like, why are they even paying a dividend? I mean, I get it, long term they're going to grow it for sure, but right now it's at 4 cents, 0.04% dividend yield. What do you guys think about that? And looking at the forward PE, this is where it's mind-blowing to me, guys. Again, we said the trailing is 36, 37, right? The forward PE is a 24, guys. Oh my goodness, 24 forward PE. There are consumer staple stocks, consumer, discretionary stocks, boring companies trading at higher PEs than that on a forward basis. It's unbelievable. So just judging on those two ratios, trailing and forward PE, especially the forward one, Nvidia is a very, very, very cheap stock. Maybe not extremely cheap, like a bargain basement value. I don't want to go that far, but just looking at those ratios, I'm thinking Nvidia is pretty good value right now, and that's why I've been buying it. One of the many reasons why I've been buying it, right? And if we come over here, the analysts as of April are very bullish across the board. You guys see this right here. We have, based on 62 analysts in April, 46 of them have it as a buy, 11 of them have it as a strong buy, which is what, 57 analysts? That leaves 5 analysts have it as a hold. So Nvidia hasn't had a sell rating pretty much all year on Wall Street, right? A bunch of buy ratings and a bunch of strong buy ratings. This is a great sign, even though we don't obviously buy stocks based on analyst recommendations, right? It's still worth looking at, in my opinion. And look at the price targets on Wall Street. The low is $125. We're currently under that. The high is $220, right? And the average is $171. So we're well under the average price target, obviously the high, and we're under the low price target on Wall Street, which is mind-boggling right now, guys. And the company is growing big time, right? Sure, their growth is slowing down. As any company of this size, it's going to ultimately slow down at some point, but it's still massive. They're growing big time. EPS, based on 37 analysts, the average earnings per share estimate is 93 cents. The low is 91 cents. The high is $1, right? With them doing 61 cents a year ago. Think about that. They're growing EPS nicely year over year, and revenue based on 37 analysts, the average estimate is $43.5 billion. You guys see it right here. The low's 42.2, the high's 46 billion, and a year ago they did $26 billion of revenue. They're going to be growing on average 66% year over year. Think about that, guys. Unreal. A company growing 66% with where AI is going, with the demand of their products, right, which is through the roof, and with that low of a PE, it's like it's almost like a no-brainer. I don't understand how people are against Nvidia at this point or shorting it. If you're shorting it, I doubt anybody watching this video is shorting it, but you're crazy. You're crazy, in my opinion, if you're shorting this type of stock. So yeah, that's a quick rundown on these numbers, guys. And of course, we could talk all day about Nvidia, but in my opinion, man, this price drop is a gift. It's a gift from the investing gods, and I'm taking it all day. I said my price target in 2025 for this company, for this stock, was 185. I don't know if we're going to get there, and quite frankly, I don't give a crap if we get there in 2025. I much rather have this stock come down a bunch than go to 185 this year because I want to accumulate more shares. The name of the game is buying more shares at a cheaper price, at a cheaper valuation, getting more and more, accumulating more shares because, when that rebound comes, and trust me, I think it's going to come, in my opinion, we're gonna be thankful. We're gonna be thankful for owning this stock. At least I am. You guys do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Yada yada yada. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube and get up to 60 stocks from Moo. Use that link down below. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 20 more stocks. And deposit at least $5,000, guys, onto the platform. You get 35 more stocks, totaling 60 stocks, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, again, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/moo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.